You know, your chin's walking around naked. What a trifle premature this morning, are we, James?
Want to get saddled up, money, and away. You know, be on call for all those frustrated housewives who've run out of eggs for brekkie.
Oh, yeah. You wanting to run the Moby wouldn't be some grubby little device of yours from eating the ladies, would it, Jim?
There's only one woman I'm interested in these days, Ron, and that is my beloved ex-missus. And I'll not cease from honest toil until I've got her interested in me again. The rest are just customers, OK? So there's no need to worry about me or the Moby.
Nice. Glad to hear it. I'll get you the keys. I was impressed with your uniform, though, Jim. But you do know you look like an advert for something new and biological, don't you?
Do you like it? Not bad, eh? And no knock-off either. I'm starting as a mean to go on. Not a single stain anywhere. Especially not on my character.
Right. Lone Ranger. I'll get you the keys for Tonto. It's all right, love. It's only Jimmy comes to pick up the Moby. Have you seen the keys?
No.
Mum, you haven't seen me trainees, have you?
How come? I'm always the one expected to know where everything is.
I'm only asking, that's all.
A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Trainers by any other name would stink of feet. Where are they? Ah! There they are. Right, you can stop looking now. Found them.
Do you want to give us a hand here, Sarah, what?
We'll soon have this lot sorted.
Terry, the fella from the Echo was on before. The advert's going to be in tonight.
I think of all the hassle me and Sue had trying to buy this place.
Well, it's best not to, isn't it? It's best to look forward now, eh?
All gone now, hasn't it? House, wife, baby. And it's all my fault.
Oh, come on, Terry. We're not going through all that again. The busies have charged the one whose fault it was. So we know it isn't your fault. I thought we got that through to you.
Well, that slime Curtis killed Sue and Danny, didn't he? That's my fault. I let him live.
Terry, what is that supposed to mean?
It means I should have killed him when I had the chance at Sue's office. That night he kept her working late and he decided to come on with her. He's alive, isn't he? And they're dead.
Yeah, but you weren't to know that, though.
How could you have? None of us knew. We all thought he was just a pathetic little wimp making a play for Sue. How could you have known he was capable of killing her and Danny?
I know now, though, don't I?
All right,
You going to the Polly today?
The Savvy. Kid's got some time off as well, so we're going up the flat to the S.
You'll be using your new keyboard, will you?
Yeah, only it's not new, and it's not mine, is it?
On loan, you said, from a mate. Is that where you got it from?
Mum, how many times do I have to tell you?
Aye. Whatever it was, that's no way to talk to your mother.
Well, I'm sorry, all right.
And that's no way to apologise either.
Ron, leave her.
What was all that about?
Oh, nothing. I'll see about it later.
You sure? Right. OK. Now the white tornado's off on its rounds, I might as well go down the shop. You coming in today, or what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Right. I'll get the lunch butties packed up then. My chest is still as tight as a drum, you know. I'd say roll on the weekend, but it won't be more of the same behind the counter on Saturdays, won't it?
You can rest up Sunday, can't you?
I would if I didn't have to go down the wholesalers, Dee. Tell you what, having this shop isn't working out exactly like I thought it would.
Yeah, well, it doesn't always, does it?
Sir.
Wouldn't you like another cup?
Yeah, no thanks.
Well, it won't take a minute. You don't have to be at the station just yet, do you?
I know, yeah, but there's somebody I want to see first. See if I can find them.
I just...
What?
Oh, nothing. It doesn't matter.
Well, go on, tell me.
I just wanted to speak to you, that's all.
So go on, tell me. And if it's about me writing out these little cake box things, I'll get round to it, OK?
No, it's not. Well, it is in a way. I mean, about me asking you to write things out and that.
I have said, haven't I? I just haven't had time.
No, I didn't mean... It's just... I should talk to you. And I didn't think I should, but Nicky says not telling you is a really bad idea.
Diana, I'm running late, right? So spit it out. I've only got an hour before I need to be down the station, and there's something I want to do first.
I'll make up my mind to telling you. You're never here. When you are, you're miles away.
I know, I'm sorry. I've just got this thing right, and it's really been bugging me. Tomo said I should leave it alone,
That's
but...
something bugging me as well.
So go on, tell me.
Well, I've been trying to all week, haven't I?
Diana, if it's waited all week, right, I'm sure I can wait a bit longer.
No, Rod, honestly, I'll tell you now.
Diana, I'll try and nip back at dinner, right? You can tell me then.
No, but...
James Corkle, Esquire, purveyor of fine provisions at your service, madam.
Good God. Alf Roberts is a living breed.
Never mind, Alf Roberts. He's stuck in one place, isn't he? Me, I'm more of a movable feast.
Say that again.
No, listen. It's all on the square, though, this time, love. Hey, do you want to come in and have a look? It's all good stuff. Come in. Come in, missus. Yeah, beans. Fresh, tinned, or packet. The only item in here, past its sell-by date being yours truly.
Do you think Jimmy will make a go of it? Mm-hmm. The Mowbray, you know. Will you turn that sign round for us, Dee?
Sorry?
The sign. Will you turn it round to open for us? And pass us another box of tissues, will you, love? No, Dee, the man-sized.
Maybe you should see a quack about that.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a chance to when the position's filled, eh? I mean, I do have to get myself a part-time assistant, you know. Right. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I don't have to put it in the window, do I? If you've changed your mind, like. I mean, I don't particularly want a stranger to help me out in here. Not if you're willing to give up the demo and come and help me full-time in the shop.
Ron, we've been through all this. I know it's only a part-time job, but it's my job and I like it and I don't intend giving it up.
Right. Fair enough. Just wanted to give it a chance to change your mind, that's all. Before the applicants start beating the door down. What is our Michael doing up there?
I don't know.
Hey, Terry. I'll just wait till you drink here. I'm going out. Well, where are you going?
What are you looking for, Terry?
Cab keys. Where's the cab keys? Look, Mick's out in the cab. He's got the keys. Give the keys to the Jeep and I'll take the Jeep.
But, Terry, where is it you want to go?
Look, where do you want to go, Terry? I'll take you wherever you want to go. It's all right, I'm sorted. Just give us the keys, will you? What do you want to do, Terry? Give me the keys. Give us the keys. Terry, what do you want to do? He's destroyed my life, have you? Well, now it's my turn.
But, Terry, the police have got Graham.
Tell him to
Terry,
give me the keys.
listen, you're not going to be able to get near him.
Well, I'll get near enough to his house, won't I? I'll burn everything he's got. Just give me the keys.
Terry,
back.
just behave yourself, will you? Don't know what you're doing.
Give me the keys, please. Give me the keys. Be all right, sir.
All right. What happened to you then?
I don't know, what?
The other day, I was waiting for you.
Oh, yeah. I had the customer to see to, didn't I?
Oh, it's just that I was waiting for you, that's all.
Anyway, you decide, did you? What it is you want?
Well, you never really said, did you, like, what was for sale, you know?
Everything's for sale, isn't it?
How do you mean?
I mean, you don't have to be nervous about saying, like, whatever it is you want. I can provide you with anything you want. Whatever turns you on. Anything for the price, right?
More bass on it, can we take it up a bit?
Don't want to make it too heavy though, it's drowning me out as it is.
That sounds better than you, doesn't it?
A bit more than that. Why is it doing it, Arnie?
Right, Mrs. Dixon, come for a lunchtime concert?
Yeah, if my dad's crying on about the pollies, just tell him I'm on my way, alright?
Well, he's not. I want a word with you.
What? How'd your morning go? Did you find who you were looking for?
Just leave me alone.
So, I'm waiting. Explain it then. Go on. And it better be good after having lied to me. I found this and I could have shown it to your dad straight off. But I wanted to give you the chance to tell me the truth, Michael. Michael?
So I bought a keyboard. What's the big deal? And I never said anything because I knew you just keep going on about it, like you are doing.
Because you lied to me. And you lied again when I gave you the chance to explain.
Mum, what's to explain? I bought a keyboard, that's it.
On the never, never. Without asking me or your dad or anybody. And to be paid for how? Just answer me that. Well, go on. How are you going to pay for it?
Pay for what? What's going on? Keith, go and tell your mother she wants you.
You feeling better now?
I feel better if he was dead.
Oh, he's as good as Terry. When it comes to trial, they'll put Graham away forever for what he did.
When is it? I mean, when's the trial?
Not for months yet, not till after Christmas. Anyway, if he goes down, he'll still be alive, won't he?
Well, if you can call it that, I shouldn't think it'll be much of an existence, will it? I mean, they wouldn't dare let him mix with the other prisoners or anything, would they? For fear they'd turn on somebody who'd killed a woman and a child.
Yeah, I've heard that happens, like.
If it didn't happen on its own, well, someone could make it happen, couldn't he?
How do you mean?
Someone with contacts inside, like you. I mean, I'd pay. Tell him I'd pay, so long as he ends up on a slab, I'll pay.
I'll behave yourself, Teddy. You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm asking you, aren't I? You can get it seen to, have him seen to.
God! You don't mean this, Terry.
Why? Why not?
Well, it's no sort of way to act, is it?
What's the matter with you, Barry? Not like you, you've gone squeamish all of a sudden, haven't you?
Forget it, Teddy. It's not going to happen. Even if I could make it happen. So just forget it, eh?
But why? Why not after what he did?
He's going to go down for what he did. And that's enough. All right?
You lie to your mother, you lie to me. You get yourself up to your neck in debt that we know nothing about. God, are you trying to worry us to death or what, Michael? Why don't you just dig a bloody great hole and stick us in it and have done with it?
Ron.
Well, look at him. He hasn't listened to a word I've said.
You haven't said anything. You just shouted me down as usual.
Oh, it's a deprived child routine now, is it? Well, I tell you what, you can deprive yourself of this little lot for a start. Because if this isn't back in that shop that was daft enough to sell it to you in the first place by tomorrow morning...
Well, seeing as I'm not a kid and seeing as it's not going back, you're just out of luck, aren't you?
Look. I ran out of luck the day I had kids.
Ron, you don't mean that.
Oh, don't I? Have you seen the interest on this? Do you know how much you're going to end up paying for this stupid contraption you've got here, do you?
I can read, can't I?
Oh, can you? Well, you sure as hell can't think. Otherwise, it might just have occurred to you that you can't afford to pay it back.
I've told you, Dad. I can pay it back from what I make on gigs.
Gigs? Don't make me laugh. The only thing you and that two-bit band have made up to now is idiots of yourselves. Gigs. Dying on your feet down the Legion and the striptease at the Poly.
Well, that's me grant money.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'd forgotten about that. Your money, yeah. You must think I am some kind of mug, Michael. Do you really think I'm going to stump up for your education just so you can squander your grants on all this rubbish?
Anyone would think you were paying for the whole lot.
Mike, your dad's right. Your grant's supposed to take you through your studies for the year.
Only you won't know, will it? And who's going to have to bail you out then? What? Oh, and while we're on the subject, Michael, would you mind explaining to me and your mother just where it was that you got 150 quid for a deposit for this lot?
That's my business, isn't it?
Don't you push it, sunshine. I'm breaking more than my back down in that shop, working all the hours God sends, just trying to keep you and the rest of this family from going under. So if you found some little novel way of dropping in on 150 quid, just like that, I want to know what it is.
I used my credit card.
Say that again.
Oh, what's the big deal? I got a credit card and I used it to pay the deposit off on the keyboard.
Oh, Michael, you're going to have to pay that back so much a month. I suppose you're thinking of taking that out of your grant as well.
I know what I'm doing, all right.
Me and your mother don't deserve this, Michael.
Oh, it's not as if I'm going to come cry to you for it, if that's what you're worried about. I took it on, so it's my responsibility.
Wrong! I'm responsible for you and everything you do while you're living under my roof. Don't you understand that, you stupid little... What does it take to get through that thick skull of yours?
Well, I'll be responsible for myself in future.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means as soon as I can find myself a place, I'm moving out.
Oh, yeah? Well, we'll just have to see about that, won't we?
Where's Barry gone?
He's, there were some toys and things of Danny's. Barry's taken them down to Alder Hay. Some of the sick kids might... You don't mind, do you?
Mind? No, I don't mind. He must be getting soft in his old age.
No, before you go writing to the Pope about him, I better tell you it was my idea, taking the things to the kiddies' hospital.
No, I mean about before. There was a time when he'd have had that scum Curtis painfully destroyed while I was still thinking about it.
Well, he knew you weren't serious.
He knows me well enough to know that I was serious.
Well, he was protecting you from yourself then. He is like that with you, isn't he? Protective.
We've been mates for a long time, haven't we?
Well, has he always been the same?
Same as what?
I don't know, I suppose I've just never seen one mate as defensive about anything and everything as Barry is about you.
You're not suggesting he fancies me, are you?
No, but you know what I mean. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but it did cross my mind that you might have done it.
Yours and mine. And a lot of other people's, I shouldn't wonder.
No, that's just it. Not Barry's. I don't think for one split second Barry ever believed that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, did he ever say to you, like, well, Barry was so certain that it wasn't me that done it?
No, he went on about all the evidence the police had against Graham and that, but in the end, I believed him just because he was so certain.
Like I did.
Not a bad little setup you've got yourself.
Yeah, and I did it all for you, though, you know, Jack.
Did what? I mean, what have you come as?
Yeah, well, didn't want to overdo it, did I? Hey? I meant it, though. Listen, I took on board what you told me the other day, you know, about getting myself sorted and that, and getting a proper job.
You haven't gone out and bought this thing, have you?
No, I've sublet it, haven't I? Off Ronnie Dixon. He's got one of the new shops, hasn't he? And this is just a start, kiddo.
I'm surprised you can manage to. Start, I mean.
Hey, it's all right, this. Do 35 downhill with the following wind, if you wind the Lassie band tight enough to start with.
Not much use for your fast getaways, though, is there?
Don't intend making any, do I?
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Hey, I mean it. One of my fast getaways nearly cost someone his life, didn't it? I told you that. And another one cost me you. You and me kids.
It was me who told you to sling your hook.
Oh, yeah, and with good reason and all. And then it was off, wasn't I? Like a rat up a drain pipe. I know now, though, what I've been missing all these years.
Taking you long enough, hasn't it?
I think I always knew. I was too busy, though, wasn't I? Hey? Too busy being the hard knock. Jimmy the Scally. Too busy to admit it to anyone. Even myself. But every now and then, right from the start, there'd be times when I'd lie awake at 2 in the morning and I'd know all right. Know how I'd chucked away what some people are never lucky enough to have ever had.
It's not that easy. You can't just walk in and take it all back, Jimmy.
I know that. I don't expect to... Look, Jackie, I know I've got to prove myself to you and that, but look, all this, it's a start, isn't it, eh? I mean, go on, admit it. You are just a bit impressed, aren't you? Aren't you?
Here I am. A bit.
I don't for 1 minute think that you did kill them. I mean, I hope you don't think that's what I'm saying, Terry.
Nah, you're all right. I don't believe I did anymore.
You haven't remembered, have you, where you were?
No, that's just it. Well, the more I think about it, the more I think it would be something that I wouldn't forget, you know, if I had done it to them.
I don't think you ever would either, Terry.
Like you say, he's so certain, isn't he? Do you feel he knows something? It's like, well, even before the evidence about Graham, do you think he knows something nobody else knows?
Well, if he is holding back on something, I don't know what. Or why. Especially since he's been so keen to get you off the hook. Maybe he just never did doubt you for a single second. Maybe he's the loyalist friend you could ever wish to have.
Still wouldn't help me get rid of that disease Curtis, though, off the face of this earth, would he?
Yeah, well, maybe he's not getting soft in his old age, just sensible. Make us a cup of tea.
Oh, you've changed your shirt. The other one get dirty, did it?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't coffee or anything like that, was it? Because it stains. If it is, I should give it a soak. Will you fetch it for me?
No, just leave it. Just felt like a wash and a change, that's all.
You're not going straight out, are you? I was going to make us a sandwich.
I'm not hungry.
Well, I came home specially. I want us to talk. And I'm sorry about this morning, making you mad.
It doesn't matter.
No, but it does. I mean, I should have been brave enough to just come straight out with it. But I was scared in case you thought it was stupid. Nikki's right, isn't she? I mean, you being a policeman, you'll respect me more for being honest.
Well, what? Well, just say. Diana, if you'd known the sickness I had this morning, you know I wouldn't need this.
I'm trying to tell you, aren't I? I'm just sorry about having to make you write things out. Like the invitations and that.
Doesn't matter.
But it does. You don't understand. You won't listen. It does matter because...
Because what?
Because I can't write myself, that's why. Okay, so now you know. I can't read and I can't write.
Oh, you stupid mare, why didn't you say?
I knew you'd say that, that's why. I suppose you don't want to marry a stupid mare like me, do you?
No, I didn't.
Well, don't worry, because I don't want to marry you now. So, and since you're so clever, you can write and tell everyone it's all off.
Diana!
I said it's all off, didn't I?
Time to make amends next on Living with Forgive or Forget.